Hi, I'm Randy from Truck Bed Treasures. For 40 years, Cheryl and I have been digging through basements, attics, porterhouses, barns, anywhere where we could find and unearth treasures and put them back in the hands of the people that really appreciate what they are. So, if you're watching this video, please watch it to the end and subscribe. We go on a lot of adventures and misadventures, and we're inviting you to come with us on every one. Thanks. Enjoy the video. Hi, this is Randy from Truck Bed Treasures with another video. This morning I was out at a farm homestead and I pretty much bought the contents of a large building, and I just kind of got a small load out of there today. So I haven't even unpacked it yet because I kind of tweaked my back a little bit loading up that Coke machine you're looking at on the back of the truck. So I might just unload it tomorrow, but I wanted to shoot a video and just kind of show you what my morning was like. So the Coke machine is old and it's got embossed lettering on the front, both sides, and the back. And my plan is, since there's no top and the insides are kind of garbage on it, is to actually separate it and have two end panels and a front panel and a back panel and sell them as kind of old Coca-Cola signs. So that's going to be a project, taking those apart. Right now this machine is full of pickaxes, axes, log rolling devices. So that goes all the way to the bottom. So you can see I scored a lot of old farm tools. I also got two of these. They're cultivators for gardens. They're kind of gnarly looking things. And like I said, I've gotten two of them. The other one is yellow and not as old, and it's down at the bottom of the truck. So I plan on taking these off and just selling the head, what you see here, because a lot of people like to set those in flower beds, and for me to ship with the handle on would be a nightmare. Nobody could afford that. Well, actually people could. Here's a couple handles. I think they're attached to axes, very old. And I thought these were kind of cool. They're 1930s hubcaps, and it's kind of interesting because the spokes are wood, but the inside metal is obviously metal. So I've got a saddle there, kind of ornate with some embossed tooling on the leather, and it's got conchos all over it. And I'm really reaching, I don't know what I'm looking at or what you're seeing, because I'm just kind of holding it up. And the stirrups are both there, so it's a cool saddle. Lots of chainsaws. You know, all the yellow ones are McCulloch, and this orange one I believe is a Husqvarna, if I'm not mistaken. And I thought it was a great deal because this McCulloch right here, if it has a carburetor that I think it has on it, that is a very rare chainsaw. Rare to the point where I watched a video on it, I think yesterday or the day before, because I knew I was going out there to get these saws, and I know this saw was there. And it's like there's only 12 known in existence. I'm sure there's more, but 12 of them have come out of the woodwork. I can't open my tailgate because everything will fall out, but I have totes full of farm tools. You know, and I have, those are a couple bookends down there made out of telephone insulators. There's another old McCulloch. I have a couple old lanterns down there. And this pipe right here is actually an old curbside gas pump. And you would actually pump the gas by turning this crank right here. And you can kind of see it goes all the way down to the bottom of the truck. These were normally red, and all the embossed printing on them, like maybe you can see right there, I hope you can anyway, all that embossed print would have been yellow or white. You can see some ropes there. Those ropes are part of old farm pulleys. I think there's like 6 or 7 of those. Kind of an interesting toolbox for garden tools. It's got some flowers on it. I don't remember what it said, but that's handcrafted, made of wood. Got another McCulloch chainsaw, another container full of farm tools. It's another chainsaw. You can see the tooling on that saddle is pretty cool. But a lot of chainsaws, you know, just a lot of chainsaws. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. Then over here, a lot of hand saws. A lot of hand saws. And I sell these a lot, but I love going through them because each saw's got a medallion on it right there, that silver circle. And it'll tell the company that made a saw. And of course, this one I picked up doesn't have one on. But some of these saws can be worth a lot of money depending on the company that made them and how rare. Like this one, the button on it is brass with the silver lining. So yeah, I'm kind of excited about that. This one was hanging up by this rope, so I had to cut that down. And here you can kind of see some more of the interesting. I mean, look at the size of the head on this old sledgehammer right here. That's massive. Probably weighs like 15 pounds. And you can kind of sneak back and see. No, you really can't. See the embossing on the back. So, in this tote right here with the gold rim, there are some really awesome old tools in there. There's some, there's a small vise that hopefully is worth $200-300. Gotta show you one more thing and then I'll let you go. Right here, you can kind of see this hunk of iron with a hole in it. That is an anvil, and it weighs about 120 pounds. You can still see right here, it's still going forward. So it's quite a big anvil. And those are worth about $7 a pound. So anyway, this is what I was doing all morning. This is how I tweaked my back loading this stuff by myself, especially that Coca-Cola machine there. So this is not your usual video. It's kind of a picker's video. You know, this is what pickers' lives are all about. It's not all glassware and clean things. A lot of it is items like this, old chainsaws and gas pumps and tools, and it's all worth money, it's all fun, it's all great to put back into the hands of the people that really appreciate it. Like these chainsaws, some McCulloch guy will go crazy over these, especially that one. So anyway, like us, follow us, subscribe, and hang out with us. You can see by our videos, we do a wide range of items. You know, we're just not one-trick ponies, and we do everything on one take, no editing. So, if you're still hanging out with me on this video, which I hope you are, subscribe and like, and we'll see you next time around, which should be a couple days. Thanks.